Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can make a heart motif because Valentine is coming up, so why not? Alright, so I have a few here as you can see, and some of them I have borders and some I don't. Just to show you guys that you can make the hearts and even without the borders, they're still gonna be pretty, so that's one thing to keep in mind. You don't really have to make the borders. I'm gonna show them for some of the hearts and some I won't. And these are all easy to make, so if you are a beginner, you should be able to make this. And they're all really small because I intentionally made them smaller. I was gonna use them in another project anyways, so I needed them small. But if you want them bigger, you can always use the recommended hook size for whatever yarn you're using. Like this is all the same from the same yarn and it recommends a 5.5 millimeter hook, but I went with a 3.25. Again, like I said, I intentionally want them to be smaller. I'm gonna tell you guys quickly what sizes they are. This is about 1.75 inch. This is no, actually this is about 1.5 inch. This is 1.75. This about same for about 2 inch. I'm going off of the widest part right here. This is about 3.25. This is 3.75 and this is a 4.25 on the widest. And again, I used a smaller hook size than the one that is recommended for the yarn that I used. So keep in mind that if you follow along this video and it turned out a little bit smaller than you expected, that's because, like I said, I'm gonna be using a smaller hook. So use whatever hook size that is recommended on the yarn that you're using, or you can always go a size up for your hook if you wanted it bigger. Alright, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you guys 4 different ways to make the heart. I'm using a 100% acrylic from Mainstays, this one right here, and I'm gonna use a 3.75 millimeter hook. The recommended hook size, like I said, is a 5.5 millimeter, but I'm using 3.75. You're gonna also need some stitch marker, a threading needle to thread in your end tails, and a scissors. Now, like I said, this is very easy, so if you are a beginner, you should be able to do this. We're gonna start with our first heart. I think we're gonna start with this one right here. Alright, so for the first heart, we're gonna start with a magic ring. And this is how I make my magic ring. I leave a little bit of end tail, put it over my fingers like this, wrap around my finger, make a crossover, then I pinch it, then pull it out of my fingers. I grab my hook, put it through the loop, grab my working yarn, pull it under and up, then I pinch it with my pointer, the loop on the hook, then I grab my working yarn and make a chain. Now we're gonna start with chain 2. So 1, 2. Now this chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, and we're gonna make 3 double crochet into the magic ring. And to make a double crochet, you're gonna yarn over, put your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2 first, then yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first double crochet. I'm gonna put my stitch marker in there. just so I don't confuse it with the chain 2 that I did. So we're gonna make 2 more double crochet. So yarn over, go into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up, make 1 more. All right, so that's 3 double crochet. Now we're gonna make 1 treble crochet, and to make a treble crochet you're gonna yarn over twice. 1, 2, then put your hook through the magic ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over and pull through the 2 first. 2 loops only. You should have 3 remaining. You're gonna yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. You should have 2 remaining. You're gonna yarn over and pull through that final 2. Now that's a treble crochet. Now you're gonna make 1 double crochet after that treble crochet, 1 double, then 2 half a double crochet. And to make a half a double crochet, you're gonna yarn over, put your hook through the magic ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over and pull through all 3. That's your first half a double crochet. You're gonna make 1 more. 2. Now you're gonna make 1 double crochet, then a treble crochet. So yarn over twice into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through final 2. Now we're going to repeat this on the other side, and you're going to start with a double crochet, then 2 half a double crochet, it's 1 and 2. Now if you need to, you can pull the end tail to close your ring a little bit so it's easier to work in. Alright, so after the 2 half a double crochet, you're gonna make 1 double crochet, then 1 treble crochet, so yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Then you're gonna make 3 double crochet, it's 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 2, because we started with a chain 2. I'm gonna chain 2 and slip stitch into the magic ring. Now make sure you slip stitch over your end tail too. Chain 1, and now we can pull our end tail to close the ring. Pull it until taut. Alright, so this is what it looks like. You can cut off your yarn after the chain 1, or if you need to make a border, I'm going to show you how to make a border. So the stitch marker is in my actual stitch, and there's these 2 chains that we did. After that chain 1, you're gonna make a single crochet into that second chain, just like that. Then into that first double crochet stitch, 1 single crochet, and in the second double crochet stitch you're going to make 3 single crochet, all in the same stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to make 1 single crochet all the way down to the treble crochet stitch that we did. So that's 1 single crochet in each stitch down. Okay, so now I'm about to make my stitches into the treble crochet stitch right here. And in the treble crochet you're going to make a single crochet first, then chain 1 and make another single crochet into that same stitch. Then you're going to repeat 1 single crochet in each stitch until you're in the second double crochet stitch of the 3 double crochets. Alright, so I have my chain 2 here. I have 1, 2, and 3 double crochet left. I'm going to make 1 single in that first double crochet, and then 3 single in the second double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 single in the next double crochet stitch. Then 1 single in the top of the second chain. And now I can slip stitch to finish this round, and to finish this off you're going to slip stitch back into that magic ring. Then chain 1, leave enough tail and cut off your yarn. And this is our first heart done. You can weave in the end tails. I'm gonna do that later. This is what our first heart motif looks like. Okay, so we're gonna go to our second one. Just gonna put this here. Now for the second one, we're gonna start with the chain method. And to do that, we're gonna start with a slip knot. This is how I make my slip knot. Then we're gonna chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're gonna slip stitch into that first chain. And now we're gonna have a little ring in the center, and that's where we're gonna make our stitches into. And I'm gonna work over the end tail as I go. So I'm gonna hold that under my tiny ring right here so I can work over it. Now we're gonna start with the chain 2. 1, 2, and again this doesn't count as a stitch. And for our first stitch, we're gonna start with a treble crochet. And to make a treble crochet, you're gonna yarn over twice. 1, 2, Then put your hook into that ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops only. You're going to have 3 loops remaining. You're going to yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. You're going to have 2 loops remaining. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through the final 2. And that is your first treble crochet. Now I'm going to put my stitch marker in there. And we're going to make 2 more treble crochet into the ring. So yarn over twice. Put your hook through the ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2. One more. Okay, so we have chain 2 and 3 treble crochets here. Now we're going to make 3 double crochets. And to do that, you're going to yarn over, put your hook through the ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 only first. Then yarn over and pull through the final 2 loops on the hook. That's your first double crochet. You're going to repeat that 2 more times. Just second and third. Now you're going to chain 1 and make a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, put your hook into the ring, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 1 again. Then we're going to make 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. If you need to, you can move your stitches a little bit towards the right if you're right-handed. Then we're going to make 3 more treble crochets like we did on this side to finish up. So yarn over 2 times. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to chain 2 to finish up because we started with a chain 2. Then slip stitch back into that ring. Like that. Now you can pull the end tail to tighten up the center. Let me take this out. Let me take this out too so you can see. Now this is what our second heart motif looks like. And I'm gonna add a border to this one too. But I'm gonna use a different color this time. After that, slip stitch We're gonna make a chain, but before we make that chain, we're gonna use the second color to make the chain. Now this is your loop on the hook. You're gonna grab your second color and pull it through. Now you're gonna set down your work, cut off your first color before we continue, and tie the end with the second color. I like to double knot so it doesn't come apart. And now we can continue. So we have our chain one right here. And I'm gonna work over this and tail as I go. Okay, so we have our first treble crochet stitch right here, and we have our chain 2 here. So in the chain 2, you're gonna make single crochet over it, over the chains. So you're not gonna put your hook into the actual chain, you just go over it. So you're working over it like this. This is the chain 2. I'm gonna go under the chain 2, pull up, and make my first single crochet, and then a second one. So 2 single crochet over your chain 2s, then 1 single crochet in the first treble crochet stitch, then in the second treble crochet you're gonna make 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2, and then 1 single crochet in each of the stitches until the treble crochet stitch. So 1, 2, and you're also going to make 1 single crochet over that chain 1 space. And now you're in the treble crochet, you're going to make a single, chain 1, and a single into that treble crochet stitch. Then repeat 1 single in the next chain 1 space, and then 1 single crochet along this side until the middle treble crochet. So you have 1, 2, and 3, the middle one. Alright, so in the middle treble or the second treble crochet, you're gonna make 2 single crochet like we did on this side. Then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and 2 single crochet over that chain 2. So that's 1 and 2. And to finish up, you're gonna slip stitch into the ring, so over the first slip stitch that we did. Like that. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. This is how our second heart motif looks like. Pretty similar, it's just different stitches. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our third motif. And this one we're also gonna start with a magic ring and a chain 2. And for the first round, you're gonna make 12 double crochet into the magic ring. And to make a double crochet, you're gonna yarn over, put your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's your first double crochet. Now you're gonna make 11 more, so a total of 12 double crochet, not including that chain 2. So go ahead and make 12 double crochets, and I'll meet you towards the end. 3, 4, 11, and 12. Okay, so after your 12 double crochet, you're gonna pull the end tail, close the magic ring, then slip stitch into that first stitch, so the actual stitch, not the chain 2, then chain 2 again, and again this doesn't count as a stitch, so you're gonna make 2 double crochet into the first stitch, yarn over, put your hook into that same stitch that you just slip stitch into, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first double crochet. Make 1 more, and we're gonna repeat this around, so 2 double crochet in each stitch around. Go ahead and finish that up, and I'll meet you towards the end. Okay, so I'm at my last stitch. I'm gonna make my 2 double crochet, and you should have a total of 24 stitches because we started with 12 in the first round. And you're gonna slip stitch in the first stitch, not the chain 2. Alright, so for this round we're gonna start with a double treble, and we're gonna work into the 4th stitch. So this is the one that we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4th. We're gonna work into that one with a double treble stitch. And to make a double treble stitch, you're gonna yarn over 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one we're gonna make our double treble stitch. Yarn over, pull up. You should have 5 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2 first. You should have 4 loops remaining. You're gonna yarn over, pull through the next 2. You should have 3 loops remaining. You're gonna yarn over and pull through the next 2. Then you should have 2 loops remaining. You're gonna yarn over and pull through those 2. Now this is our first stitch for the round, so I'm gonna put my stitch marker here. And into that same stitch we're gonna make 7 more double treble. So a total of 8. We did 1 already, so 7 more. Again, you're gonna yarn over 3 times, put your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up. You should have 5 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over and pull through 2 only first. You're gonna remain with 4. You're gonna yarn over and pull through the next 2. you're gonna have 3 remaining. You're gonna yarn over and pull through the next 2. You're gonna have 2 remaining, so you're gonna yarn over and pull through the final 2. And that's our second double treble. So we need 6 more. So go ahead and finish up your 8, total of 8 double treble, all into that same stitch. One, two, three, 4, 7, and 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna make 2 more stitches into that same stitch. So if it's a little bit crowded, you're gonna want to push your stitches a little bit towards the right if you're right-handed. And in the same stitch, you're gonna make 2 treble crochet. This is double treble. Now we're gonna make treble. And to make a treble crochet, you're gonna yarn over twice. So 1, 2. Again, go back into that same stitch. Make your first treble, yarn over twice, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 3 remaining. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 2 remaining, and you're gonna yarn over, pull through 2. That's your second treble crochet. Now in the next stitch, you're gonna make a treble crochet. So again, yarn over twice, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then in the next one, another treble crochet. So yarn over twice, in the next stitch a double crochet, yarn over once, now in the next 4 stitches you're gonna make 1 single crochet in each of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now in the next stitch you're gonna make a half a double crochet. So yarn over, put your hook through the stitch, yarn over, pull up. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over and pull through all 3. That's a half a double crochet, and in that same stitch you're gonna make a double crochet stitch. Yarn over, put your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up. You should have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2 first, then yarn over, pull through the next 2. And then in the same stitch you're gonna make another double crochet and a half a double crochet. So yarn over, put your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double. Now a half a double, then in the next 4 stitches we're going to make 1 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. In the next stitch you're gonna make a double crochet. In the next 2 stitches you're gonna make 1 treble in each, so yarn over twice. You should have 4 loops on the hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 2. In the next stitch another treble. Now in the next stitch you're gonna start with 2 treble. So yarn over twice. That's 1. Yarn over twice. That's your second treble in the same stitch. And after that 2 treble crochet, you're gonna make 8 double treble into the same stitch, just like we did on this side. Again, to make a double treble, you're gonna yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Put the hook into the same stitch that you already have the 2 treble crochet in it. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. That's 1. We're gonna repeat that 7 more times. So go ahead and make your 8 double treble. Okay, so this is my last double treble. We have 2 treble here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double treble. And you're gonna skip the remaining stitches. The stitch marker right here is in my first double treble stitch. So before that is my slip stitch. I'm gonna slip stitch into that. So whatever remaining stitches you have, it should be 3. You're gonna skip over that and slip stitch into that slip stitch from the previous round, like that. Then chain 1 and cut your yarn. Just to show you guys, I'm gonna make a butter quick. We're gonna make a slip knot, then attach it where we did our slip stitch. Now we're gonna start by making 1 single crochet in the first 5 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the 6th stitch, you're gonna make 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, then repeat 1 single crochet on each side until we're down at the 2 double crochets. Okay, so I'm at the 2 double crochet stitches right here. I'm gonna make one single crochet in the first double crochet stitch, then in between the two stitches, the actual stitch, I'm gonna make a double crochet, sorry, a single crochet, then in the actual second double crochet stitch, a single crochet, and then I'm gonna repeat one single crochet in each stitch all the way around until when you come back to this group of stitches right here, it's gonna be the second double treble. So you have two treble and then double treble, double treble. That's where I'll meet you. Okay, so I've got first treble, second treble, first double treble. This is my second double treble, and into the next one, we're gonna make 3 single crochet. And then 1 single crochet in the remaining stitches. Again, we're going to slip stitch into the slip stitch where we started. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. This is what our third heart motif looks like after the border. Okay, so we're going to move on to our final motif. And this one, we're also going to start with a magic ring. And this time we're going to chain 3 to begin. And that chain 3 does count as a stitch, so I'm going to put my stitch marker in the third chain. Then we're going to make 2 more double crochet into the magic ring. So yarn over, put your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. That's 2. We have 3 stitches right here. Oops. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then make 3 more double crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 3 and repeat this 2 more times. Then repeat this 2 more times. So another 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, then chain 3. Now you can go ahead and pull the end tail to close the magic ring. This is what it should look like. You have 3 stitches, chain 3, 3 stitches, chain 3, 3 stitches, chain 3, 3 stitches, and chain 3. Now you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Then 3 more slip stitches across. So first one into the 2nd stitch, second one into the 3rd stitch, and your 3rd slip stitch should be into that chain 3 space. So now you're in the chain 3 space, and we're going to start our 2nd round. And once again, we're going to start with the chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is also our 1st stitch. Then make 2 more double crochet into that chain 3 space. That's 1. 2. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then make 3 more double crochet into the same chain 3 space. That's 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat that for the other 3 chain 3 spaces. You're going to make 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet here, here, and here. So go ahead and finish up this round. So I have my last chain 3 space right here. I'm going to make my last stitches. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Then chain 3 and 3 more into the same space. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Then we're going to make 3 more slip stitches across, so we're in the chain 3 space. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to start with the chain 1. This doesn't count as the stitch. Now we're going to work into the space between the 3 double crochet groups right here. So not the chain 3 space, just the space between these 3 double crochet. And we're going to make treble crochets into that space. So we're going to yarn over twice. 1, 2. Put the hook through, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. Now you're going to make 11 more. Yes. We're going to make a total of 12 treble crochet, and we did 1 already, so you're going to have to make 11 more. Again, yarn over twice. Put your hook through the space, yarn over, pull up. You should have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 first. You should have 3 remaining. Yarn over, pull through the next 2. You should have 2 remaining. Then yarn over and pull through the final 2. That's your second treble. Now we need 10 more. So go ahead and finish up your total number of 12 treble crochets. And I'll meet you at the end of the 12th. It's gonna get crowded in that space, so you might have to move your stitches. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like after your 12 treble crochet. And we're gonna slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. And now in that space between these 3 double crochet groups right here, we're gonna repeat what we did here. So you're gonna make another 12 treble crochet in that space. So again, yarn over twice and make your 12 treble crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and 12. In the next chain 3 space, you're gonna slip stitch into chain 1, and you can cut your yarn because we're done and your 4th heart motif is complete. Now this one, I'm not gonna make the border. You can make the border yourself if you prefer. And this is your 4th heart motif all done. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 different ways to make a heart. Now I also have a granny heart that I made that you can also use as a coaster that I will leave a link above. You can check that out. That's also another way to make a heart. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video.